Hello, hello, hello. Oh, hello. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new stream. It's been a couple weeks since I've done a stream at all. Had a busy last couple weeks and haven't been able to do anything, unfortunately. But we're here today doing the stream I set up and promised a few weeks ago. That is the Lego Fantastic Four vs Galactus Rebrickable by MESsemble on Rebrickable. There's some alternate instructions to make this epic construction figure look more like a minifig, so we're going to do that. I've got the whole set here. I've got some bowls to organize the pieces because obviously we're going to have to open the whole thing all at once, and we're going to do some small upgrades to the Fantastic Four minifigs, which I'm very excited about. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. How many people we got in here watching right now? Let's see. We got 2 folks. Welcome. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate y'all being here. What is up? What is new? What's going on? All right. I'm very excited to be building this set. I've had this one for a bit now. I've been wanting to build it on stream, but just haven't had the time or the chance to yet. But here we go. I'm very excited about this. This is the Fantastic Four First Steps. The set's actually retiring later this year, which is unfortunate because it's pretty cool. But hopefully that means we're getting some better Fantastic Four figs in the Doomsday sets that are coming out later this year. But had to get this one, the first iterations of the Fantastic Four we've ever gotten in Lego, and the first Galactus we've ever gotten in Lego as well. Honestly, at some point, depending on how I feel about the build after we're done, I may rebuild this into the full set version. I'm going to keep the pieces separate because I know it's not going to use everything here, but yeah, I'm excited to crack this open. So let's go ahead, do it. We got Shallow Riles in the chat. What's up, dude? Welcome. Santa gift. All right. There we go. We can toss the box now. And we don't even need the instructions because I've got them pulled up on my phone already. Or not on my phone, on the PC here. All right, I'm gonna see how I want to do this. So I think what I'm gonna do is 4 bags here. So I've got some bowls for all my parts. We'll do bags 1 and 2 in one bowl, bags 3 and 4 in the other. And then of course we'll plot the minifigs and do them as well. Let's see here. This is really good ASMR. Alright, there's one. And we'll do the little bags in here. Alright, bag number 2. Oh, this is so weird. I've never done a Rebrickable before, and I don't love just like dumping all the pieces into the bowls like this. This isn't right. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Alright. There is the first set. What's up, Riley? What's new? What's crack-a-lackin'? All right, we got our sticker sheet here. We've got all of our pieces. So now we gotta dig through these bowls and find the freaking Fantastic Four figs. So let's do that. All right, this one looks like it's Sue. So let's build her first. All right, there we go. Sue Storm, Invisible Woman, very cool, very cool. She does have her invisible powers here. Let's give her those. It would have been cool if they gave, like, it had an extra, like, clear minifig piece or something, like a clear set of legs or arms you could put on her or something, to kind of show off her powers. But I mean, this will do. It's kind of nice to have them in their base suits in the first wave. So there we go, Invisible Woman, very cool. All right, Reed is also in here somewhere, and I know these pieces are for his legs, so let's give him those to make him super tall. Let's see. Oh, there's his hair. And his feet. So he's got very long, stretchy legs. Just these like pieces here, which is pretty cool. Riley says, "Not much, not much." When's your next short coming out? People have been loving the impressions, bruh. We need more impressions. All right, there we go. Reed Richards. All right, let's dig through this other bowl here and pull out the other two minifigs. I'm just gonna pull out all the parts here that I see. So I actually think they're all gonna be in this. Ah. Missing a body and legs. There we go. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, let's assemble these guys. First up, Johnny Storm, Human Torch. Riley says making 3 reels tomorrow. Heck yeah, dude. Get back on the grind. I am getting back on the grind myself. This is the first little thing I'm trying to do. Getting back into the game. I've been planning out new videos and stuff, which is very exciting. Doing a little bit of rebranding in the channel soon, so you guys will be seeing some stuff about that in the near future here. Very exciting stuff though, but I think you guys will like it. I think it'll be cool, so please don't worry. Nothing crazy is changing, but just a little bit of stuff is. All right, let's put him together here. Johnny Storm with his flame on. You know, I do wish there was like I do wish there was a 5th minifig in here that was him in his flame on version. Like the other ones I can excuse, but honestly Johnny needed another one. But this will work, I guess. All right, let's put together the last one here. Ben Grimm, the Thing, which is weird. It's a minifig. I really wish he was a big fig. But I've got something that I'm going to show off here in just a little bit that may be an alternate fix to that problem. All right, there's the Thing. I don't love these giant hands on him, but I do think the head is pretty cool. I don't know. It's cool to have it. It's cool to have him finally in the whole Fantastic Four, but I don't know. These minifigs aren't perfect, so I ordered some parts to fix them. Ordered these off of Bricklink, these 3 torsos here. These torsos have these azure and white arms that actually match the ones on the Fantastic Four here. So we're gonna go ahead and pop these off. all these guys here. Oh. And we're going to put these on our new Fantastic Four minifigs. Look at that. Now they've got gloves. I will say the arms do feel a little loose in this torso. May just need to swap them around on the other figs, but we'll see how it is for Sue. Doing some much needed upgrades. These actually will match the Fantastic Four minifigs in Fortnite now. And I just think they look better with this dual molded arms. I think they needed these dual molded arms and dual molded legs. Unfortunately, I did not order any dual molded legs because they only come on one minifig. And because of that, and because of this problem here, everyone's buying them up and making that minifig super expensive. So he's like $50 right now. What's up, Wrestling Federation? All transparent, that'd be cool for Torch. Yeah, they would have been sick to get like an all flame on, like orange printed version or even transparent version of Human Torch. It's arm out, there we go. But hopefully that means like in Doomsday sets, like we'll get one, because I mean, we seriously need it. Look at that, these figs look so much better with those arms. I'm not going to do them for Ben. He actually doesn't have them on him like that in the Fortnite minifig versions. But yeah, Billy Baggins, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Go ahead and pop these arms back on these torsos here. Just so I can hold on to these for later if I ever want to swap them back or something. I know where the arms are. It's actually kind of cool that these... their arms come from these astronaut minifigs from a couple years ago, because Fantastic Four are all astronauts. But yeah, look at that. I mean, Mr. Fantastic looks so much better, looks so much more complete with those white arms and the white boots. Like, all four of these guys needed the white boots, but hopefully, like I said, in Doomsday sets, we'll get that. I also had one more fix for Johnny that I wanted to do. I'm going to replace his hairpiece with this one. That looks a little bit more like he does in the movie, and it actually matches the hairstyle that they give him in the Fortnite version. So that's what we're going to do here. Bunch of cool upgrades to these Fantastic Four minifigs. They look so much better like this. I think if I'm going to get a pair of legs, I'm thinking about getting one set of the legs to put them on. I think I'm going to put them on Reed. I think he deserves them the most. Obviously, he's the leader of the team. I think Sue actually looks pretty good without him. I think having each character with a different set would look better. Maybe even giving them to Ben, because he didn't get the dual molded arms on the Fortnite version. I could give him the dual molded legs, but we'll see. Those are our Fantastic Four minifigs. This is so sick. All right, now it's time to actually build this freaking Galactus. See, we got 35 pages of instructions here. Let's get to freaking building. All right. I have no idea where even any of these pieces are going to be, so it's going to take me a little bit to find some of this stuff. Let's see, how do I want to do this here? Let's move the minifigs down here. There we go. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm actually building here. Okay. Actually, this is kind of nice. This bowl is actually mostly dark blue pieces, and this bowl is mostly pink pieces, so I think this will help with the instructions. It would be cool if there's a way I could put the instructions on the screen for you guys to see. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Unfortunately, I didn't plan on that. this song is a bit loud. Oh, okay. Is that better? It's a little hard to gauge with the sound of the music on here. I'm gonna need to turn on the other light. All right. Trying to find this flipping. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Cool. That's better. Thanks. I'm gonna pull out these like freaking giant pieces. I definitely don't need these like immediately. Oh, look at that. There's Galactus's face. Very cool. Let's see. I need that blue piece. That should be in here. Pull out some of these bigger pieces. There it is. I hope the digging through parts ASMR is entertaining to you guys. Okay, there's that. What the heck is this? I need one of these. One of these. A gray of these. And this. No, I think it's gonna happen. Oh, no, it's in here. Okay. So this is like a alternate build essentially for the Galactus. Like I was saying, this is like to make him look like more of a minifig as opposed to this giant construction figure, like action figure type. Obviously, the action figure is going to be a lot bigger in scale and probably a better size, but I think having the minifigure one is just cooler. So we're going to try it out. I might add these pieces to it. They're not on it in this Rebrickable mock, but I think I'm going to try to add those to the build because I think they add a lot of like extra design. But this is so cool. I'm so glad somebody did this. Oh, I missed a piece here. Okay, there we go. Now that I can attach there. Okay, what do I need now? I need this. Two of these. Oh. Dropped it. Where is the piece I need? Looking for the wrong piece. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Ah, dropping pieces left and right, bro. Okay. Let's throw it in here. So, what did everybody think of that Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer? Oh my god, that movie looks freaking incredible. I'm so stoked for it. The suit looks so good. I'm excited that the mechanical lenses are still kind of there. Freaking Punisher is gonna be there, which is gonna be sick. John Bernthal's coming back. We got Scorpion with the Breaking Bad guy, which is sick because he's been there since Homecoming. Like everybody's been wanting to see Scorpion, so I'm glad they're finally doing it. What else? Bruce Banner's gonna be in there. I think he's kind of like filling this role of like the Lizard for this movie because we kind of got the Lizard last time, so we don't want to kind of like repeat any villains. I think at least I believe that's what Marvel's stance on this is, because it would have been cool for it to be like Kurt Connors or be the Lizard, but it's understandable too why it's I'm not sure who Sadie Sink is going to be playing. It seems like she's rumored to be playing Jean Grey, but I don't really understand that. I don't know why she's like evil. I don't know, some of the details don't really make a lot of sense to me in that theory. But I don't really know who else she could be. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the trailer? Your thoughts, opinions? I'm excited. But I might be a little biased, you know? I don't know. Hello, Ego Flame. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. We are building Lego Galactus minifig version right now. And we're talking about that Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. What are your thoughts on that if you've seen it? What are your thoughts on Spider-Man Brand New Day? You think it's going to be better than No Way Home, Far From Home, Homecoming? What do you guys think? I think it's going to be the best one. I think... going to Florida to Nintendo World to see Rosalina and the Mario Bros there. Oh, that's going to be sick. Rosalina's a character there right now. That's super cool. I was entertaining going with some of my buddies to Nintendo World to see the Super Mario movie. But I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. I'm very excited for the Mario movie. I think it's going to be good. What do we think about that? What do we think about the Mario movie? Do we think that's going to be Star Fox in the movie? Because I really don't know, to be honest, if it is or not. Alright, I'm going to have to dump this one out. Find this freaking tiny little piece. There we go. Any other pieces in here that I need? No. Spider-Man Brand New Day looks promising. Yeah, I think so. I think it looks really good. The trailer made it look freaking awesome. There's a whole lot of mystery to the trailer. Very excited about that. Do we think Spider-Man's going to turn into a man spider? I think so. Shallow Riles says, did you say Sadie Sink, the girl from Stranger Things? A good show with a good 5th season? I did say that. She's going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Who would have thunk? Okay, I missed something here. Oops. Look, they're in here. But yeah, Sadie Sink, she's in Spider-Man Brand New Day. She's being like teased as like the villain of the movie. But nobody really knows who she's gonna be playing right now. It's kind of up in the air. They think she's gonna be an X-Men, but I don't know. I have no idea who she's gonna be playing. Okay, there we go. I think I fixed that now. And I watched Stranger Things through season 3 and I stopped. I got bored. I don't know. Same with The Boys. Like, I watched through the Soldier Boy season and I'm like, I'm done. Just got boring, like, really fast. I don't know. So who's gonna win, Spider-Man or Scorpion? I don't know. I think Scorpion's gonna get a sting on Spider-Man. I think he's gonna get him with some venom, and I think that's gonna start triggering the whole mutation and everything. Quite possibly. Bro, stop before the best season of the entire show. 4 is peak. I'll take your word for it, man. But I don't know. I think it's run its course. I just think that by season 3, it was just like the whole like underground or upside down and like the whole like mystery of it just became like so ridiculous. Like, I thought it was better when it was like kept to this like weird freaky mystery and less like it's just these crazy ass monsters. Like, I liked when it was just like the couple Demogorgons versus like the giant mind flayer and like all that other stuff. Like, what even is that? But they're in Fortnite. True. Might have to give it another try then. I actually need to compare their Legos to their skins in the game because I'm building a mock. Dylan Davis, what's going on? Hey there, Josh. How's it going? How are you doing? Nice building Legos, by the way. What are you building? Today, we're building Galactus. But we are not doing it following the instructions from the set. We're following the instructions from Rebrickable. Some user by the name of MESsemble posted online alternate instructions for Galactus to make him less of an action figure and more of a Lego minifig style. So that's what we're doing today. There's the Fantastic Four cast there, and this is kind of where we're at in the build right now. We are in step 11. Season 2 and 3 were kind of filler. Okay, there shouldn't be 2 seasons of filler, bro. Like, what does that even mean? I don't understand how a show has 5 seasons and the second and third season are like filler. Like, that's crazy to me. I don't know if it is good thriller. Good filler. Does Squid Game count as filler or no? I only watched the first season of Squid Game. I'm not even going to bother watching the second. Are you planning on going to see Spider-Man Brand New Day coming this summer? Oh, I'll be there day one. First showtime I can get, I'm going. Story doesn't really pick up speed till Vecna comes in. They should have had Vecna teased throughout the whole thing and not just like in supposedly the last 2 seasons, which are like supposed to be really good. When season 2 and 3 have no mention of him and they suck. And they're filler. Okay, I think this is supposed to be his head. So I think I'm supposed to put this other one on here. Yeah. Seems to make sense. It looks like on Rebrickable you can't, printing out the instructions, you can't do the face prints here, so unfortunately I couldn't do that. I do something wrong. Oh. I missed a piece. Where? Planning on going to see it this summer too. Heck yeah, dude. It's gonna be lit. I'm so excited for Spider-Man, dude. You have like for no idea. I saw something, it has like the most trailer views ever, which is like insane. There we go. That looks more like what I'm supposed to be building. Okay, I'm gonna need these guys. Can't wait for Five Nights at Freddy's 3. The movie comes out next year. Oh shoot, already? Dang. I just saw the Sonic 4 title thing. That comes out next year too. I'm freaking stoked about that. That's gonna be a fun one. We're gonna get Amy, Metal Sonic. That's gonna be sick. Grab the wrong one of these. Okay, and then I need those round ones. Were those in here too? Oh, yep, they were. Yeah, movies right now, like, there's a ton of hype for a bunch of stuff coming out this year. This is going to be a big year for movies, and next year, too. We got freaking Spider-Man, Mario, Avengers. We got Superman next year, Batman next year. We got Supergirl this year. There's so much stuff. Five Nights at Freddy's next year. Just keeps going and going and going. So many movies. My wallet is gonna hurt. I might need to become an AMC Stubs member or something. Does anybody here have one of those movie passes at all? Okay. So I need this. It seems flimsy. Why is there nothing in the center there? I'm very curious to see how many extra pieces there are after this is done. Because I don't know how many pieces it actually uses. Okay, are those pieces from... No. It's one pile I dumped out, like, haven't used at all. Dylan Davis, what's your favorite Spider-Man suit? Have you ever played Spider-Man 2 for the PS5? I have it right now. It's a cool game. Yeah, I finished that. I've got that one. I've got all 3 Spider-Man games for the PS5. They're a ton of fun. I love them. I think they're super well done. Ton of fun. Definitely worth the time and money and whatnot. I know some people call it a movie game or whatever, but you know, I like watching the cutscenes. I don't know, it's a nice little break from the game. But yeah, I think they're all great. I think the first one is the best one still. But all 3 of them are a ton of fun. I think the powers like are so cool. I think they really nailed like the swinging and everything, all the mechanics. Like I think they just really did a great job with those. Whoa. Galactus's head. Need this and this. I feel like you guys aren't really seeing what I'm building here. Hey, no worries. Ego Flame took 10,000 years to buy popcorn. Are you watching? Are you at the movie theater right now watching my stream? Oh my god, I'm gonna be on someone. I'm gonna be. Someone's in the movie theater right now with me on their stream. On the stream. Like, that's crazy. Have I ever seen Aquaman? Oh, I'm in the movie theater. You're in the movie theater lobby. I see, I see. Still, that is funny. The thought of somebody watching the reverse Josh stream like while they're watching a movie is crazy. Alright, let's skip ahead and do the other side here and get this done. It's going to be a mirror image here. Boom. Galactus's head. Looks like it's complete. Okay. Okay. So he's like that big, his legs would probably be like that. That's not bad. It's not a terrible scale. Look at that. That is cool. Alright. Now we gotta build some more of his body here. We're halfway through this build, ladies and gentlemen. And there's still a lot of pieces to go. It looks like we're clearing out most of some of these bowls, though. It's just this big bowl over here I might need to split up into some smaller amounts or something. Let's do that. Then those please be here. Oh, no, they're going to be in here. Okay, I'm going to just take out like blue pieces, put them in here. Dig through until I find the pieces I need. There's one. Okay, boom, now we're in business. I'm gonna leave the movie. Hoppers just ended. No, I won't spoil it. Oh, dang. How is Hoppers? I've heard pretty good things about Hoppers, actually. I might go see it. I feel like something's wrong here. That does not seem like that's gonna connect like that. Did I do something wrong here? No. How does that go in there? That's insane. Unless there's a piece on the body I'm missing. No. Okay, let's just somehow go there. It doesn't fold up. I don't know why it's saying it's supposed to be like folded up. Hoppers is in Fortnite. That's true. Hoppers is in Fortnite. I'm going to Taco Bell to get my tacos and cheesy quesadilla. I've never seen someone spell quesadilla like that. That is crazy. Hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks. See you later. Thank you. Thank you. You as well. Quesadilla. That's great. Casedia. What's up, B-Mail? Welcome to the stream. Are you ready for Born Again Season 2? Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know exactly what day it comes out, but yeah, it's gonna be cool. Oh my god, I can't believe he just spelled. He's watching my stream in the movie, and he's spells quesadilla that way. Oh my god. This stream is nuts right now. Oh my gosh. Base Page, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. We're building Lego Galactus. Dylan Davis, are you planning on going to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie? I'm planning to see it with my friends. I'm excited to see Yoshi. Yeah, I'm going to see it opening weekend, hopefully. I'm stoked about it. It's going to be a ton of fun. I want to ask everybody, since you're here, like, do we think Star Fox is in the movie or no? Like, actually. Do we think Fox McCloud is in the Super Mario movie? I don't know. I feel like that's a big jump to, like, we've barely even scratched the surface on introducing like Mario characters yet. Like, we're introducing Star Fox already? I don't know. Seems like a big leap to me, but I could be wrong. Okay. B-Mail says maybe. Dylan says, I think so, Josh. That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what do we think? This is supposed to go there? That's definitely not going to happen. Okay, I must have done something wrong because there's no way this is going to go together. I feel like I'm missing a layer in the body or something. No, how in the frick does that go there? I think this needs to go like this. Yeah, something's wrong here. This is not. This doesn't work. I feel like I need another stud high or something. Because that fits there now, it's just those pink pieces don't fit. Maybe I can just do like that. That should be fine. It just sucks that doesn't totally cover the yellow or whatever. That's pretty cool. Let's see, I think there's a sticker that goes on the chest there. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Alright, fixed him. Okay, I think we're building the arms now. B-Mail says that Brainy Day trailer was so good. Yeah, dude, it was freaking awesome, wasn't it? Like, oh my god, I can't wait for that movie. Jake Video Channel, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Thank you. We're working on the Galactus minifig rebrickable instructions. Look at this. This is looking sick so far. All right, let's get to building these arms. Yeah, I'm just gonna move the blue pieces over here. I'll move some of these bigger pink ones to here. It's mostly pink. Oh, my screen's not focusing. Well, here's the model for now. There we go. I see, okay. I see something here before I do this. Okay, you only need 2 of those, so I'm gonna do Add another one. I'll modify this just slightly. How many of these do I need? I'll need 6 of those. Okay. I can't use that. But if there's like a piece I can use, maybe that would give this just an extra layer. Alright, maybe I'll try to do that at the end. I'm going to try to fix the hand here and make it like a better minifig claw. So this will work for now. I'll follow the instructions and then I'll look through the pieces and see what I can do to edit it. Okay, so I just got to build 2 copies of that. Okay. So there's the other arm. That is cool, bro. Galactus. Wow. Alright, now we're building some legs. Are you planning on seeing Revenge of the Potatoes next month in theaters? I don't even know what that is. What is Revenge of the Potatoes? Also, welcome, Jack, to the stream. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Is that actually a real movie, Jack? And what are the potatoes getting revenge for? Jack, if you're still here, can you answer the question? Is that a real movie? Revenge of the Potatoes? I'm gonna look this up. I don't think this is real. I can't believe you made me look that up. Bro's just making shit up for me to look dumb. Alright, now to build the other leg. Like this. That. Okay. Actually, I think there's gonna be plenty of pieces to work with here after I'm done with this to be able to like update some of the. I think I'm gonna fix the arms and legs a little bit on this thing. They feel a little flimsy. Okay. Oh, I forgot the. Where is that thing? No, where is that? Oh, it's in this one. Here we go. I did this wrong. Okay. And that is Galactus. Look at that. Okay, that's not quite right. There we go. Look at that. That is our Galactus minifig build. Oh my gosh, this thing is freaking cool, man. Got this little peg on the back so you can put this clear tube here. So you can put this. Oh, whoa, that's a clear axle rod. So you put that there, and then you can put, you know, like Human Torch flying behind him or something like that. Very, very cool. Oh my gosh, this thing is sick, dude. I actually do like this a lot more than the maybe action figure version is gonna look like. But dang, this is sick. The legs move, the arms move. I do want to fix the arms just a little bit. There are pieces here that I can make the arms look a little bit better. And I have seen some upgrades to attach these pieces to the front and sides of him, which do restrict the leg movement a little bit, but I think it might be a good addition to the build. Not sure how I'm going to do that. I might have to figure out that in another video, but man, this is cool. There's some other pieces here I would have liked to see have been used, but you know, I mean, some of this I might be able to just like connect myself, get on here some way, somehow. You know, that's what Lego's all about, right? Modifying, modification, like using your creativity to the max. Let's see, I'm gonna do another blue there. Yeah, I'm gonna fix these arms right now because I need to fix that. Because I want to make the fingers look a little bit better. There's 8 fingers that come in the set, so I want to use all of them to make the claw. The minifig claw thing. And let's see, what other pieces are in here that I can use? I'll just use that brown one. That should work, and I can just put this guy right here. Yeah, his arm's a little fat now. So I don't know, that might not work actually. What I can also try to do is maybe like this. Do a hand there. I can lose a layer. Yeah, that works. There we go. Now he's got a better hand, I think. I'll just replicate that on the other arm here. Or you know what I could do? No, that's not gonna work. Thought for a second I didn't have another one of those in the set. So a little worried there. Wow, so there's still a ton of pieces left over from this thing. It's kind of nuts. But, oh, that looks better. Yeah, I like the arms a little bit more. They look a little fuller too, which is nice. And they have to stick out a little bit more, but, you know, it's Galactus, so he's going to be like swinging his arms around or whatever anyways. Dang, that is sick, bro. The legs have pretty good articulation. They do hit these blue bricks here, but that's okay. It's really not a big deal. Dang. Let's see, let's put Sue next to him for scale. Still a pretty big figure. Apparently this is the same scale as like the Giant Man figure that we got in the OG Civil War sets, which is kind of cool because the new Giant Man from the Civil War set is the same scale as this Galactus. So that's pretty cool. Same size figure. So this is kind of a fun version of it to get Galactus in a minifig scale and maybe save a little bit of space in storage, which is going to be nice for me. But this is freaking sick. The legs have come loose somehow. Press them in there, I think. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to put this guy on the shelf. This is going to be freaking dope. I wish there was a Silver Surfer that could go with this guy. That I could put on his shoulder here, but Johnny will have to do. Look at that. And you'll have Reed here doing his thing. I know this top-down view is like fantastic. I said it. I'm gonna have the Fantastic Four down here fighting G-Man, Galactus. Look at that. That is Galactus in our minifigs. This is so dope. There's still a ton of friggin' pieces here that I could use for future builds or projects. Let's see. All these into these. We'll condense it all into the bowl here. Hey, you still get left with a ton of stuff, which is pretty cool. I don't know what I'm going to use those for yet, but may end up taking this apart at some point and building the giant construction fig. But all in all, these are super cool. Yeah, these upgrades are super sick for the Fantastic Four. I'm so glad I got these arms. These add so much to the minifigs. Add a little bit more white, which is what I think these figs are definitely missing. So it's cool to have them all in this style. I don't love these legs on Mr. Fantastic, but I need to get a new hairpiece with the white on the sides. I think that's important. I want to get maybe another Doctor Strange so I can put his hairpiece on there. I think that'll look a little bit better. The Thing is an interesting one. I want to get the legs for him, I think, but I might wait till the Doomsday sets come out to see if anything comes out for them. If not, if they don't get dual molded legs in those, then I'll just have to get the Condiment King minifigs. But I did want to see what a knockoff big fig of the Thing looks like. I've had this forever. This is based on the Lego Marvel Superheroes game. His face is slightly off printed there, so his face looks a little elongated, but we'll pop him out of there and put him with our Fantastic Four. Obviously he's a little bit big compared to Galactus here, but I think he looked pretty cool with the Fantastic Four here. Obviously his pants are blue. I might need to paint them or something to match these guys, but man, I wish the Thing was a big fig. It would have been so cool to put him with the Hulk. I know he's not much taller than these other guys, but he's so much bigger, like bulkier. Like I think a big fig would have been awesome. And I think if he was a big fig, I would have felt more inclined to build this set in the action figure version, because obviously that's going to be a lot taller. You know, I think the action figure is like maybe this tall. So with the big fig thing, like that's going to look a little bit bigger, a little bit more menacing than like this minifig scale one. Also, I think it would have justified the price a little bit more. This set is $60 for 427 pieces. So, you know, they cut some corners here for sure, not giving us dual molded legs, not giving us a thing big fig. I get it, there's some big expensive pieces in here, different cut, like rare colors, like all this pink is probably not something they're normally printing a lot of. But I don't know. I think this set's cool. It was cool to get it. I'm glad we finally have a Galactus in Lego. I don't know the next time we're going to get one, so it was worth picking this up and upgrading these figs. These guys are going to go in my Marvel shelf and in my little Fortnite mock that I'm working on. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up for the stream today. That's all I got. This was a lot quicker of a stream than I thought it was going to be. But it was fun to kind of get my feet wet, get back into the streaming game, to get back on and making content for you guys. Bunch of new stuff coming soon. I feel like I say that a lot. New stream next week. We're going to do another Lego set, most likely. Let me grab it. We're going to do this guy. The Knuckles Master Emerald Shrine. We're going to build this week. I did maybe already pull out the minifigs, but I'll show them off and build this whole setup here. So this is gonna be a fun one. Excited about that. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Thanks for hanging out, building this Lego set with me. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I will see you guys next time on the Flippity Flop. Be on the lookout for new shorts, videos, streams, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys next time.